Assalamualaikum and very good day. I am Dr. Muhammad Zarif Miramli. With my team members, would like to present our SULAM project entitled Empowering Young Farmers Using Field Surveys and Business Plans to Improve Livestock Enterprises via SULAM. So, in this presentation, I highlighted four importances of this project. First, empowerment of young farmers, where we assist them to assess the financial support from the government's agency. So, by assisting the farmers preparing business plans which align with the Agropreneur Muda grant requirement. Next, they have improved their business planning skills, where the farmers also gains a practical knowledge on structuring their enterprises professionally, enhancing sustainability and profitability. Second, we bridging the gap between the academia and rural communities. The experiential learning for students, for example, in this case, Animal Husbandry Science students, apply the classroom's theories in the real world setting, gaining valuable field experience. The extension service through university, where these projects serve as an academic extension model, delivering technical support and education directly to rural farmers, which in this community we highlighted for the young smallholders farmers. Next, the sustainable agriculture development, where we also encourage the youth involvement in the agriculture and also enhancing the livelihood in the rural areas, where in Kelantan, most of the smallholders farming are in the rural area and they have lack of resources and limited access to resource that actually if we can increase their capability, their ability, they have the ability to contribute to the food security and the rural economic growth, especially in this state. And finally, these projects fostering the social responsibility and entrepreneurship among students. So students have developed their soft skills such as communications, problem solving, and teamwork, which contributing meaningfully to the society. And this project also give an exposure to the community-based project nurtures a sense of responsibility and entrepreneurial mindset among future agribusiness leaders. So this project is actually the SULAM 3.0, which is the sequels of the SULAM that we carried out previous year, aimed to support smallholder livestock farmers in Kelantan. Particularly in this SULAM 3.0, we went through the field surveys, interviews, and observations. We engaged with 85 farmers across all 10 districts of Kelantan to identify the major constraints that affecting their businesses. So, based on the finding, students developed customized business plan aligned with the Agropreneur Muda grant requirements that's helping the interested farmers to apply for government funding, which up to 30,000 ringgit. Result from this project, this initiative, we able to have one young graduated farmers successfully secured the grant and expanded his sheep farming operation, demonstrating that the practical impact of this initiative. Hence, this experiential learning model not only empowers young farmers by improving their business planning and assess the financial resource, but also enhance students' real-world skills, including communications, problem solving, and community engagement. Furthermore, we had collaboration with the Department of Veterinary Services Kelantan, which we have a further strengthened the extension support provided to the farmers. The key outcomes include improved agribusiness practices among farmers, successfully grant acquisitions, and the potential replication of the SULAM model in other communities. In conclusion, the project highlights the importance of integrating academic learning with community service to foster sustainable agriculture development and produce socially responsible trade. The rationales for project to be carried out due to the need for innovations in livestock farming. Innovations is not only focused on the technology involvement, but we have to have first the financial assistance. So the livestock farming is pivotal to rural livelihoods in Kelantan, where actually based on the survey we found several issues: inadequate technical knowledge, poor business planning, and limited access to the finance. So these all the existing issues that hindered the expansion of the livestock farming in Kelantan. Next, the role of universities. So we have the social responsible to bridging the gap between the academic expertise and the community needs. So based on survey, we found that the community we had identified the community needs. So based on our expertise in the university, through the lecturers and also the students, we do the research how to help or how to assist the community based on their needs. So, what the student learns in the class, and this Sulam project had enhancing the student skills through real world applications where they apply what they are learned from the classroom. This Sulam project has directly impact on the livestock farmers. First, we assist them to assess the financial support, where we had a success story of the young farmer from Pasir Putih, Mr. Aiman, successfully secured 30,000 under the Agropreneur Muda grant. Second, enhance the technical knowledge. The UMK, we assist the farmers to get the assistance by the Department of Veterinary Services, and with these collaborations, actually we transfer the knowledge, the technical knowledge, such as the animal health management, feed, disease prevention, and general agriculture practices to the farmers. And finally, empowerment of young farmers by addressing the major constraints such as lack of capitals, high input costs, and limited access to veterinary services. These are based on the survey. So these projects empowered a new generation of young entrepreneurs in agriculture by securing the grant and all the assistance by the government agencies like DVS. Certainly, the SULAM project has impact on the university students. So first, experiential learning and skill development, where the animal husbandry science students apply the theoretical knowledge in the real-world setting, enhancing their practical skills in surveying, data collection, problem solving, and communications. Second, exposure to the extension services, which actually they learned in the class how to the student experience firsthand how academic experts can be delivered to the targeted communities through extensions activities. And finally, development of social responsibility and entrepreneurship mindset, where the participation in the SULAM cultivated a sense of civic responsibility and entrepreneurial thinking among students. And finally, the SULAM project also give the impacts to the institutional and community level. So first, strengthen the university community collaboration. This project reinforce partnership between UMK, local farmers, and DVS, creating a model for sustainable knowledge transfer. Second, potential for replication and scaling. The success of the SULAM model in Kelantan highlights its potential for adoption in other regions of sector, particularly where there is a need to connect academic institutions with rural farming communities. And finally, contribution to the rural academic development. So this SULAM support the smallholder livestock farmers by securing the grants, and they can expand their business, where this project also contribute indirectly to the food security, job creation, and income generation in the rural areas of Kelantan. This SULAM project also has the commercialization potential. So first, alignment with the government's grant program. This project particularly just focused to preparing business plan that align with the Agropreneur Muda grants. So commercialization can be scaled by integrating this service into formal agriculture consultancy package for farmers applying for various agriculture grants. So this kind of initiative can be carried out by the students or graduates. Next, value-added business planning services. So student has developed customized business plan based on the real farm data, addressing specific constraints such as feed costs, market access, and animal health. And this business plan not only help in securing grants, but also serve as a blueprint for profitable farming enterprise. So basically, based on these skills, they can use this skill to be the extensions agent or the consult and give the consultancy packages to the intended farmers for any grants application. After 3 episodes of Sulam projects, so these are the future recommendation that we highlighted here. First, extend the partnership, not only just focus on DVS, probably we have NGOs to take part into this project. Second, to increase farmer awareness and readiness for the digital tools. When we observe on the farm, all the farmers still have a lack of awareness for the grants applications, and also their readiness to digital tools such as any recording system for their livestock. And second, and third, expand more SULA model within the academic curriculum, not just focus based on the um, certain certain courses only. And then fourth, encourage more farmers to apply for Agropreneur Muda and other grants. So the major constraints, their age. So not all young farmers are able to apply the Agropreneur Muda grant due to the what we call the constraints such as the land acquisitions and land status. And for the more than 43 years olds, so the farmers can also apply to another grants. And then fifth, strengthen the extension support through student-led outreach. Six, scale the model to others. Probably we can scale to others, livestock farmers or um, any agriculture businesses. And then finally promote value added products and the market linkage. In conclusion, I would like to reiterate that our Sulam project, even though we had carried out past 3 episodes, and these episodes of Sulam actually we success to assist, and if I could say we able to build a model between the university, the community, and the government's agency, which we can use this model to assist the local farmers, particularly for the livestock, local farmers in and also the agriculture sector. With that, I'm Dr. Zarif and all my beloved students, Afif, Aini, Rahim, and Roslin. With that, thank you. Assalamualaikum.